Last week we talked about what do we focus on. We can focus on the obstacle, which could be a negative person, a disappointment, a physical problem, and other things. Or we can focus on the opportunity, the possibilities that are now presented. Our focus will make all the difference in the path we choose. Today, let's talk about fear versus momentum. Fear, the definition, is a distressing emotion aroused by impending danger, evil, pain, etc., whether the threat is real or imagined. Fear can sabotage you. Fear produces anger, depression, foreboding, apprehension. It tries to control the mind. It is a tormentor, and it makes you have tunnel vision. What causes fear? Fear of looking bad, looking like an idiot, of dreaming too big, doing things wrong, making mistakes, I won't be liked, that I don't deserve success, fear of failing, and fear of success. I want to quote from Russell Freeman's Psychology Today. The familiar cliche is fear of failure, but that's a misnomer. Most people are very familiar with failure and as a consequence have very little fear of it. In fact, studies show that more people have a fear of success than they have a fear of failure. We just don't recognize it. What feeds it? Procrastination, thinking too much, as in rehearsing events past or imagined again and again. It gives it power. And what conquers fear? Action! Taking that first step and then another towards your goal takes you further and further away from fear. Act despite the fear, and then you get momentum. Momentum's definition from the World English Dictionary is the impetus of a body resulting from its motion, driving power, or strength. And this is very interesting because momentum comes from the Latin word for movement, and your momentum comes from your movement. And movement comes from the Latin word for moment. At each moment's choice between fear and movement, it says whether you will gain momentum or not. I love to garden. Even if you don't, I'm sure you've heard of the story of the mustard seed. Having faith the size of a mustard seed can move a mountain. Just a very tiny seed can go into a tree. You have to plant it and you put it in good soil, water, and then you let it get some sun. Each step that brings you to a harvest. We have to wait a little bit, but eventually what you planted will give you that harvest. And each small activity leads to large rewards. That's your harvest. Another example is a snowball rolling downhill. You give it a little push and it grows, and you push it some more and it gets bigger and bigger until it has its own momentum and it grows and grows, and it's a force to be reckoned with. Without momentum, we have at best a maintenance of the status quo, and at worst, a disintegration of our dreams. We all want the fast or quick success, and the truth is momentum takes time to build. Even if failure can contribute, you can keep going and build on it. It leads to more momentum. Learn from everything, good or bad, and ride your momentum. We all understand the baby steps concept, but thinking about them is an action. Planning is important, but you must take action or you haven't accomplished a thing. Push that snowball a little bit, a little time until it grows. Take those first steps and then another. It will get easier and easier as the momentum grows. What conquers fear? Action. The quality of your courage determines how much success you achieve. You are not the mistakes of your past. Determine today to take action towards the future you want. Fear is a noun. The action you take is a verb. I leave you with a great quote from Christian Larson. Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside yourself that can overcome any obstacle. Thank you.